Good morning, Dave in Kentucky. How's everybody doing today? Got some coffee. We're going to get a shave in, and I'm using Martin de Candre, and this is the Magellan, which is a spicy scent. Yeah, nice. I look it up, what it smells like. I don't think they've got a description on here of it. Everything's in French on the back anyway. Okay, so that we're going to top things off with some Ghost Town Barber, my chiseled face Groomatorium. We are using the titanium Oliworks 3-piece razor. This is the number 2 plate, and we're going to use a super iridium Wizamet. And the brush is a synthetic, new to me, by Oliworks. Has like a little recessed engraving of their logo on the bottom. It's very grippy handle, and it mimics their handles on their razors, and a synthetic knot in it. We'll see what I think of the synthetic knot. Very soft here. I'm not sure about the backbone until I start to lather with it. I've not used this yet. The glue bump, though, I can feel it is like up, like that high in this thing. It sits a little proud. We'll see how it feels. Anyway, so let me go ahead. I haven't got the water going hot yet. I am going to try something a little new too. I have a couple brushes that I were among some others. I had a pile of stuff on the buy-sell trade on the forum a while ago. These just didn't sell. I do not know why. And they are Wild West Brushworks brushes. And I'm going to offer them for a very reasonable price on here. And one of you guys may want one or two, or may not. I don't know. But anyhow, I'll let this water get hot. Let me go ahead and show you them first. One is, we'll call it a blue pink. It's stinking. 1 second. Let me go see if I can get a light here. Okay, I'm back. So this one, we'll see if it shows up better. This is mostly pink and blue and some dark in there, gray, black, and so forth. Probably not showing up the gray in it, charcoal, whatever. Extremely nice badger knots. I don't know what they are. I can't remember. I will say these things were brand new from a huge collection I received from a gentleman. Basically were display ones for him. New, never used. I used each of these maybe once or twice, just a couple of times. That was the blue and pink. This one's more with the dark colors and purple and reds in it. So, and the light's not even doing it justice, really. Try to get this to show you, but they're just beautiful brushes. Both of them have coins. One's got the cactus, the other one's got the star. Blue and pink has the star. Red and purple has the cactus. Alright, let me get my face right here. So I had these for sale in the buy-sell trade, I think for, oh goodness, I forget if I had like 100, 125, or 120, maybe 90. You know, you put it on there, it drops in price, and people just sit there and wait. Oh, he'll drop it again. He's just trying to get rid of stuff. He'll drop it again, and it's already more than reasonably priced. I'm going to go ahead and start to lather the soap while I talk. Anyhow, it gets a little annoying, you know, because you paid good money for things when you bought them. But anyway, I thought, why not offer it on here? If I'm going to have to drop it to something ridiculous, I'll offer it to my viewers on here. So, let's call it $40 for either one, or $40 each. Someone wants both of them. I'll have my email information below. This I got on the buy-sell trade, just so you know. I didn't pay full price for this. I have been curious about the Magellan soaps. Or the Magellan scent soap. Let me clean the sides. Okay. And let's get a blade in this razor and get things going here. So I've been curious about the soap for a while. I've had a sample of Martin de Candre, and I was just waiting for a scent that I thought I'd like enough to get. And this was when it sounded like it. And then I saw it in the buy-sell trade, reasonably priced, and purchased it. Okay, plenty of backbone in the knot. Not horrendous. I was kind of hoping that I could try to pick the color of the handle I wanted. I was hoping it would more closely match the handle on my titanium razor. If I got the blue, it looked too much brighter. It didn't look like it matched the handle of my aluminum one. Anyway, it is what it is. So as far as the brushes go, you know, someone wants one or two, $40 a piece. That covers my PayPal fees and the shipping and gives me just a little something, and they are a screaming deal for that amount of money. And I figure someone will either want them or they won't. I've just got to clear some things out, but you know, I paid money for these things. I don't feel like just giving everything away. As much as I'd love to be independently wealthy and able to do all that, it just ain't a fact. So that's enough of that. I won't say anything more about those brushes. They'll be down below in the description of my email. First person that contacts me and pays, I should say first person that contacts me says, yes, I want them. You know, I've given you the information, and I don't know what other questions you would have with regard to them. And they'll be gone. I will respond to people once it's gone and let you know, so I don't leave you hanging. I wouldn't do that. Okay, so that's enough on that. I mentioned in the last video, kind of getting a new hobby. It's may turn into a little hobby for me. My stepdad that passed away a couple years back was more a father than a stepdad to me. You know, I'm 61, going on 62, and he's been in my life since I was before my mid-teens, so. Anyway, I don't want to get all emotional on that. Some of his tools, he was a mechanic at a Ford dealership in Levittown, Pennsylvania, where my older brother still is. My older brother started there while he was in high school as a lot boy, jockeying cars, and is now a master tech there. Very proud of you, Tim, if you're watching. Can do anything with cars. Doesn't like to, but can. Anyhow, amongst the tools and things in my dad at the house in his garage, I have some vices that were his. And my dad was the type that, you know, if something was broke, he'd make something to make it work again, but it's not necessarily a showpiece, it was just a tool. and I get that. Razors, I like shiny things. My tools, I like them shiny too. At least cleaned up and restored. So I started watching some YouTube videos of ones restoring, seeing what's involved. And so I started tinkering out my shop with stuff like that, just for something to do for relaxation therapy in the evening or something. If that's something that interests you, I'm probably going to pop a YouTube channel. I'm sure there's quite a few on there. There's one that there's a fella up in Jersey, so close to where I used to live. And I like his content, the way he does it. He posts a flea market haul video of whatever he found at a flea market on the weekend every Sunday. And every Wednesday he does some sort of a restoration. It could be a vise, it could be some other old tool, anything. So I don't know if you noticed, a lot of people talk about Martin de Candre soap and how expensive it is. But you see the kind of lather I keep getting, add some more water, and this triple milled stuff just comes to life. And I've got a ton of soap. I could probably shave another 3 passes. But anyway, I digress. So anyway, the guy's channel is called You Wanna Watch. His name's George. I'll put a link to his channel down below. Not that he needs me to direct people to him. I'm not trying to do that. Just if it's something that would interest you. I've seen quite a few channels, and his is one that just clicked for me. So the vices I have, one has Bondo all over it, or some sort of body filler, and but it's a good working vise. It's a Chinese made one. I think it was CMC Tools or something like that. 5-inch jaws. Anyhow, the other two, one was from my father-in-law. It was I would call a jeweler size, one of the smaller ones. The Model 4 or something, I forget. Small Littlestown, Pennsylvania. Let me get a rinse. I had a Wilton that the jaws were locked in it, but I used a thread extractor and was able to get them off. Contacted the company, can't get jaws. They don't even show that model anymore. And so I gave that to my youngest brother, who has a shop himself now. And, good sized one with a couple, 2 or 3 car lifts and other stuff. So he said he could use it, so I gave it to him. The other one I'm wanting to restore, let me get a sip of coffee here, is an older Chaz Parker's, clean the brush. It's a 29X model, 3-inch jaws. Unfortunately, it's missing the collar, and it has one my dad just fabricated out of some metal. And while it works, it's a little stiff. because it's squared. It's not rounded around the collar like the original is. I bought one. There was only 3 on eBay. I bought one for $40 and found out that they were model specific way back then. So, of course, the one I got doesn't fit. Let me give this a little brush drop. I should say, I think this is stainless steel. I'm not sure. It's got some heft to it. I don't think it's aluminum, but it could be. It would be solid if it is, but I'm pretty sure that's stainless steel. Okay, so nice brush. Glad I got it. Doesn't really match completely the titanium. Maybe if I had the stainless steel model it would, but very grippy handle, heft to it. Not kind of reminds me of a Timberwolf. Not a little witch hazel. And we're going to top it off with some Chisled Face Groomatorium Ghost Town Barber. Some of my hair in my mouth. All right. Where are we at? Almost 17 minutes. Oh my goodness. Let me let you guys go. Anyway, so there you have it. Let me just show the brushes again real quick. Blue and pink one. Wonderful knots. It's got the star. Wild West Brushworks. So red and purple one, a little darker colors, but they show up more when it's in person than it does there. And then it's got the cactus one. So like I said, $40 either one. They don't sell, they just go back in the collection. Anyway, just thought I'd make it. My mustache hair got in my mouth there. Anyway, just thought I'd make that available to a couple viewers if anybody's interested. If not, that's fine too. I'm not pushing, trying to hawk things here. Anyway, Dave in Kentucky, thanks for joining me for a shave, and maybe I'll have some pictures of progress on the vices. The one's pretty good size, so don't know if I'll be bringing it in, but anyway, keep you updated on that progress. A couple dad jokes for you on the way out. Did you hear about the circus fire? It was intense. And let's see. Oh, what does the gingerbread man use to make his bed? Cookie sheets. Anyway, there's a couple on the way out. Dave in Kentucky, be kind, be safe out there, and we'll see you on the forum.